Hello everyone, and welcome to this week's history video brought to you by the Clinton Public Library. This week we will be covering famous people from Clinton, Indiana. To see our two previous videos in this series, click the links on the screen. Our first famous person we will be covering is Lawrence Giacoletto, an Army veteran who provided invaluable work as an electrical engineer and inventor. Lawrence Giacoletto was born on November 16th of 1916 in Clinton, Indiana, and he attended Clinton schools from the elementary level through high school. He would come to be known by family and friends as Larry. He would then attend Rose Polytechnic Institute, which we now know as Rose-Hulman, and graduate with honors with a Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering in 1938. Giacoletto would then serve in the Army during World War II at the Signal Corps Engineering Labs from 1941 to 1945. Then, in 1946, he would become a research engineer at RSC Labs, where he would play a crucial role in developing their new color TV system. At RSC, he would also go on to develop the hybrid pi transistor, which is a popular circuit model which is still used for analyzing the small signal behavior of bipolar junction and field effect transistors. By 1952, he was back at school and receiving his PhD in electrical engineering from the University of Michigan. Giacoletto left RSC Labs in 1956 to join the Ford Motor Company's scientific laboratory. He would also take on the role of professor at Michigan State University, and over the course of his career he would acquire more than 20 patents and would author many papers that would be published in technical journals. One of these patents is his invention of the homopolar alternator, which converts mechanical energy into electrical energy. Lawrence Larry Giacoletto would pass away at 87 years old on October 4th of 2004 in Okemos, Michigan, where he had developed the Coors Institute to conduct research on automotive electronics. After Larry and his brother John, who was also a notable electrical engineer who specialized in avionic communication, passed away in the early 2000s, the Giacoletto Foundation was established in 2007. They are dedicated to public access to education, and in addition to a number of grants and scholarships they disperse to applicants in the field of science and technology, they also continue to support our local community in many other ways. A science classroom in the South Vermillion High School was named after and dedicated to the Giacolettos in 2024 for the work they have done to better our school district. Here at the Clinton Public Library, we are extremely grateful for the generosity and dedication the Foundation shows in their support of us, as they are responsible for giving us the resources for all of the educational computers and tablets in the children's department, maintaining our collection to Dolly Parton's Imagination Library, and helping sponsor our summer reading program every year, among many other things they have provided for our community. The Giacoletto Foundation continues to honor the lives of these amazing people, and we are very thankful for their work in the community of Clinton, Indiana. The second person is Margaret Gisolo, a Clinton native who was the first woman to play American Legion baseball, which is a predecessor of Little League. Margaret Gisolo was born on October 21st of 1914 and would attend Jacksonville Elementary School and Clinton High School for her primary education. In 1928, when Gisolo was 14 years old, she played for the Blandford Cubs in the 14 to 16 year age range in the American Legion Baseball League, where the team would win the championship. While it was and still is controversial for girls to play on the same team as boys, she simply enjoyed the sport and would come to be known as, quote, the girl Babe Ruth of Blandford, Indiana, for her exemplary performance on the Cubs. She would continue to play on girls' traveling baseball teams to earn money to go to college at Indiana State University in 1931, earning her bachelor's degree. After her graduation, she would become the first full-time executive director for the Covered Bridge Girl Scouts Council in Terre Haute, Indiana, further cementing herself as a pioneer in women's history. During World War II, Gisolo would serve in WAVES, which stood for Women Accepted for Volunteer Emergency Services in the United States Navy, earning herself the rank of lieutenant commander. Ever the athlete, after the war she discovered a passion for movement and dance, and in 1954 she went to Arizona State University as a professor, and completely transformed their modern dance program from a few small classes to a fully fledged department with options for bachelor's and master's degrees. She retired from this post at the age of 86 and decided to take up competitive tennis, and wound up being ranked first in doubles and second in singles on the national level in the seniors division. She lived to be 94 years old and passed away on October 20th of 2009, just one day away from her 95th birthday. Our third famous Clintonian of the video is Jill Marie Landis, who is a renowned author in the fiction romance genre. She was born in Clinton on November 8th of 1948 and lived in Clinton until she was 10 years old. When her family moved to California, she would write her first novel while still in junior high, but did not pursue writing as a career until 1983, after she had graduated from Long Beach University with a bachelor's degree in history, had served as a kindergarten teacher for 10 years, and an English as a second language teacher for 3 years. After deciding to pursue writing as a career, Landis would publish 16 historical romance novels from 1988 to 2003. She would then continue to write in the contemporary romance and inspirational historical romance and mystery genres with great success. She is a 7-time Romance Writers of America finalist for the Rita Award in both the single-title historical and contemporary categories, and she is an RWA Golden Heart as well as a Rita winner. At the Clinton Public Library, we have 16 of her books available for checkout, including her debut novel, Sunflower. Jill Marie Landis is currently 76 years old and enjoys dancing hula, playing ukulele, and kayaking around the Hawaiian island Kauai, where she lives with her husband. The last famous person we will be covering in this video is renowned painter and sculptor Sister Esther Newport. She was born on May 17th of 1901 in Clinton, and at just 17 years old she entered the Sisters of Providence of St. Mary of the Woods College. Sister Esther would stay at St. Mary's to get her general studies out of the way, but would attend the School of the Art Institute of Chicago for her bachelor's degree in 1932, and Syracuse University for her MFA in 1939. She studied painting and ceramics and was nationally regarded for her work producing religious art, such as this painting titled Old Nun or Contentment, which won the Peter Riley Award at the Hoosier Salon. Other works of hers have been shown at the Metropolitan Museum of Art, the Art Students League of New York, and in Rome, Italy. Newport's crowning achievement, however, would be in the field of education, for her founding of the Catholic Art Association, which aimed to encourage commissions of religious art by churches and organizations and to educate and elevate Catholic taste. She served in the association from its founding in 1937 until 1958, when she left because it began to split between factions who wanted to focus on the philosophy of Catholic art rather than its education. Most of her career would be spent at the art department of St. Mary of the Woods College, 34 years as an employee and 16 years as the department head, with a 2-year stint at Mary Wood School in Evanston, Illinois in between. Sister Esther would retire from her department head position at St. Mary's in 1970 and would pass away on July 9th of 1986 at 85 years old. It's hard to believe that such prominent figures of American history could have been from our little town of Clinton, Indiana, but it is true. We hope you enjoyed this week's history video, and we thank you for watching.